did tell you, A, that I have a present for you.
Oh shit!
You my guy.
I'm excited to hear this.
I rock with you heavy, like heavy. Like we have
No,
such
I
a
have state
close
ever.
knit,
I think I know where this is going. And I don't like it.
knit bond. So I had to.
Ohio State.
You have to wear that ugly ass hat.
This is for you. This is for you. This is the
I mean,
love that I have.
you
for
know what?
You know?
It's fine. After after that whooping we put up on you guys a couple weeks ago, I understand you gotta kind of
Listen,
make sure you guys are still seeing.
the
It's
sun
okay.
shines on a dog's butt every now and then. It's okay. You know what happens.
We're talking about the Michigan. Then
Yeah.
Michigan gets their ass kicked by what? A TCU or something?
I don't know. No, we ended up losing. We ended up losing by 5. Actually,
Good
we ended up
evening.
losing by 5. Hello, Mama. How's it
Hi,
going?
Mom.
Mama of the birthday boy. Happy birthday, James.
Yeah. That's my
Happy
mom.
birthday,
There you
buddy.
go. Cooper.
Yes.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday to you, James, and cheers to you.
Happy birthday,
you.
James.
Cheers to James.
It just means 40. I go to bed earlier than I already do.
Listen, I love bedtime. It's my favorite time of the day.
It is. It's a good time.
If you
I
are
don't
in
nap,
this,
so bedtime is a good time.
you don't nap.
Nah, man, I don't nap.
What the?
I took a power nap today.
Nah,
I try.
bro,
I'll be
listen.
tired as hell, and I'll try, and I can't. My brain races too much. I can't do
Listen,
it.
if you are not working and you're not taking an avid daily nap, you are missing out on so much peace and serenity in your life. I promise you.
Listen,
I
mean,
promise you.
I
I will drug my kids just so that I can take a proper nap.
there you go. I try to take a nap much more often than I actually take a nap. But even when I can't fall asleep, just laying down for that hour to 2 hours still
It's so
recharges me.
relaxing.
yeah.
It's so relaxed because
Listen.
you're just letting your body just
Mhm.
chill.
Yeah, and you don't have nothing to like wake up for. You don't have nothing to really do that. So sometimes when you sleep and you have like, oh, I got this plan later or whatever, like your mind is constantly racing, and especially as men, like we prepare for that or whatever. So when you have an uninterrupted nap, oh my, that is listen, I can't even explain. So just a little history of why naps are so important to me. So I have a total of 8 kids. Yeah, I know. Just breathe.
So you don't sleep.
And let it go. Yeah.
No, you don't.
So, but 4 out of 8 of them don't live here. So God is good, right? Right. So the only ones that live here are my wife's 2 sons, which one is a teenager that's about to die almost daily.
Yep.
It's almost a daily thing. And then there's Caleb, Caleb is like an anomaly. He's a good kid. That's a bad kid. That's a good kid. That's a good kid. That's a bad kid sometimes. But he's great. He's funny as heck. Anyway, and then I have 2 babies. 2. Because I'm stupid. Because I was done. I'm going to tell you why I'm stupid. We were done with the whole diaper stage and done with all of that. And we decided to restart our aggravating lives twice. I have Israel, who is attached to my hip every single second of the day. And then there's Faith, which Faith doesn't even like me. my daughter doesn't even like me. Like the only time she really like smiles or somewhat laughs is when I'm feeding her, which lets me know that she's already working on her manipulation skills. It's already getting up there on par with the rest of the women in the world. She's trying to catch up, basically, is what I'm saying. So this is why when I'm able to nap, like it's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. Like I love naps more than I love most of my family members. That is an easy fact. That is an easy fact.
I respect that.
100%.
I understand it.
I get it.
That one.
Oh shit.
The James's birthday episode.
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday, fellow
Yeah.
January.
Yeah, actually, the birthday actually fell on a popcorn and pipe
Odd
Saturday night.
Look at that.
It's actually
That's
his
dope.
birthday.
And I chose the movies. The reason was they're good, and Aaron never seen them.
I didn't until now.
Wait. So you've never seen one of the greatest movie series?
He never seen not the
I've never
first
seen
one.
it.
It
not
was
the
surprising. Very surprising.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
I judge you, Light Bright.
That's
I
fine.
judge.
Wow.
That's fine. That's fine, man. You
I
know.
judge you heavily. Like
Yeah.
that's
Well,
ridiculous.
Lacey, you watch them now. So when
did.
there's 3 out, when 4 drops, we'll do the next 2.
4's in March. 4's
We'll
coming.
do chapter 3 and chapter.
I
4.
can't wait for 4. I
Let's
cannot.
do 3 and let's
I
do
would
3 and 4 in like
sell-
Aprilish.
I would
I'm
sell
gonna
one of my kids' livers just to get.
I held off. I watched one. I watched these movies back to back, and I held
too.
off. I wanted to watch 3 again, but I'm gonna
Me
wait
too.
until after the podcast just so I don't get confused.
Because that's
Yo, 4 is
So
gonna be,
tomorrow I'm gonna
be
watch 3.
awesome.
because they
Yeah.
do continue on. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
a
you can
continuous
easily
story. And if I watched all 3 back to back, I'd get confused.
Nah, I don't think you would. I don't think you would. I don't think
No,
you'd
but
be-
I
I
want
didn't
to
see 3 yet.
you haven't seen 3.
You suggested these movies, and you haven't seen the 3rd one. That surprised me.
Because
Nah, you
I was
got
waiting
to.
for it to drop, but now it's on HBO Max. So I think it's on
It's
HBO Max.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
been
it
out,
is.
yeah,
It
it's
is.
been out for a
Yeah.
while.
So I was
Yeah.
gonna watch it right after these 2, but same thing like you said. I was like, I don't want to confuse it and add shit from that movie into it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I was waiting
I
for
mean,
chapter
I
4 to
rewatched
drop.
the trailer for 3 afterwards, and I thought, oh yeah, that fucking looked awesome.
Yeah.
Damn.
No.
Okay,
Yeah. No.
okay, I gotta
3.
watch it.
3 is definitely fire. That's fire material, and it just leads up. It's almost like a crescendo of excitement to how 4 is coming.
Damn.
But I also have a fear. I fear that 4 is going to be the letdown just because of how 2 and 3 have kind of led up.
I'm not.
Okay,
I have a fear that 4 is going to be. I'm hoping that, but I have a fear that 4
Well,
is going
hold
to
on.
be
Before we start talking about stuff, should we do early ratings on the first one,
Before that, I'm gonna drop.
or
the intro.
do we have an intro?
Yes, I'm gonna drop the intro. Then we'll do our early ratings for both, we'll just do our early ratings for both films.
All
We'll
right.
basically be talking,
Okay.
crossing over anyway. But
Okay.
We're gonna. I feel like we're gonna go back and forth between the 2.
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, that's why I said we'll just review them at the same
Yeah.
time. Just do the ratings right now, the early ratings right now, and But we'll be right back. Here comes the intro.
See
Go
you
easy
later.
if you have to right now. Dookie shoes.
Dookie.
You, all of you. Come here real quick. Listen. The guy killed the man's dog after his wife passed. And stole his muscle car. You don't do that to a man. You don't do that. This is the way we're starting the episode, though. This is going to be the intro. John Wick 1 and 2. James, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, my guy. Thanks for popping by, motherfuckers. I'm shutting the fuck up now so we can all start talking again. Yeah. Oh, guess what, people? The wheel will be spun tonight. Ha!
Ooh, a wheel spin.
That's kind of cringy. I'm not even gonna lie. That little like.
That was a short intro, actually.
That was the
I
shortest
couldn't-
one yet.
I couldn't even get all the tweets I wanted to send.
Yeah, that was the shortest one yet. Usually it's like 3-5 minutes long.
Aaron, has
Yeah.
anyone ever told you that you have a very spitballable face? Like you're
Usually
like
gorgeous.
like you have a face that like
You just
in
want to shoot
school
spitball,
would
man?
be the instant spitball target. Like I just
Wow.
like there's just something like it's right between your chin and the top of your head. Like just that concentrated area is just
the middle
I
of
don't
the
know.
face.
There's just I mean I love you, like I
People
love
weren't
you. Like,
that
we're
bold
family,
in school. People weren't that bold in school.
Suckers.
No,
I wasn't there.
smart.
Oh man. All right.
So I guess we can
right.
dive
Ratings?
into our
Let's start with
let's dive
James.
into our early ratings.
Hey,
Yeah, birthday boy got to
Okay.
go first.
Hang on.
we're doing both at the same time.
Yeah, sure.
All right, both movies 8.
8 and 8.
Yep.
Okay. I'll go with Jason next. Yes.
So we doing both movies, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, shout out to the Buckeyes. I'm gonna go 9.5. 9.5 on both. 9.5 on both. Like I really love this series. I really love this series. Facts.
You know what? I'm going 7 on 1, 8 on 2. And we'll get into that.
Interesting.
I'm actually with James with the double 8s on both of these movies. They were good. They were entertaining. And there were some dope ass action movies.
All right, so so the reason why I liked your intro is you really embody the whole a lot of the mental concept that came with what the first movie was about. They killed his dog.
Yep.
And I know you felt this part.
Oh, I felt both
Stole
parts.
his muscle car.
Yeah, that was icing on the cake right there. And what made it deeper with the dog thing, though, like people have, you see all the memes, like
hey, listen,
yes.
The dog thing, I have a beagle, so that hit extra hard.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
And
I hate when they do that shit.
I
Man.
can't think of a better reason to go on a fucking murderer's rampage.
Yeah, me
than
too.
a
I was thinking the
guy's
same thing. I was
puppy.
like, yeah, that happened.
Left
right
to
my
him
dog.
by his dead wife.
I'm going with
That's
John
the
Wick.
part I was gonna get at. Like that was the last gift she gave him.
Yeah.
That was
This
his
dickhead
way
just
to
came
grieve.
This dickhead just came and took everything from
The
that
card is
dog
like
and
to
that car, that
find
was like
love
his
again, so
everything.
you can have someone to love.
Yeah, it's like
And-
you don't take away something that holds that much sentimental value to a person who has spent so many years on not having any type of sentiment or emotion whatsoever.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
Everybody's
he
dead.
really got out of this for her.
That is,
Mind you,
I
Go ahead,
just
go ahead.
can't imagine a deeper emotionally connected thing than your dead wife leaving you a puppy to help you grieve and find something to love after she dies. When
Leaving you
when you spent
anything,
your life
yeah.
killing, that was the reason you stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then to note, like,
Jesus.
so you also gotta remember what he had to go through to even get out.
Yep.
Period.
Yeah.
This man was the man.
The
He was
boogeyman.
literally the man. Like, I don't know many people that's gonna have, like, especially so if you think about the hierarchy and everything like that of that world, he had a nickname that transcended any and every state, continent, and everything. The Boogeyman.
Even the killers, the
kidding me?
assassins are afraid of him.
That was one of my
Are you
favorite
kidding
things
me?
is that even the killers are like, he's not the boogeyman. He's who you call to kill the
Kill the
boogeyman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like they know they fucked up when they
Yeah, they
messed with
fucked up.
John Wick.
Yep. Except for that young punk. That
Well, I
motherfucker
mean, he-
still didn't
Yeah,
care.
his
The
pops knew,
father's
though.
like, the father's like,
Yeah.
here's this drink. I'm hugging you. You're dead, buddy.
Yeah,
I love
nah,
you,
yeah,
baby,
yo.
that-
this is
that
the
was
last
it.
time I'm gonna see you.
He
This is the
knew
last
his
time I'm
son
gonna
was
see
dead.
you. Yeah. And there's nothing that he could do about it. Yo,
He
listen,
had
did you
to
see
tr-
his
I mean,
face?
He had to try, but
Nah.
yeah.
You had to so you remember, so you seen his face when he got off the phone when Keanu Reeves hung the phone up without saying one word. One word. He just listened to him try to make his plea and just hung up. No
Yeah.
response. Like you had to know, like at the end of the day, okay, I'm just gonna check his life insurance plan, make sure that
You know what that is though, to put it for like a funny thing that's more relatable is when you get in trouble and your parent calls you and you're talking on the phone to them and they just keep going on and on and on and on and then you're trying to speak your piece, they just hang up. You're just like, fuck.
nah, yeah, you know you're dead. You might as well not go home. You might as well enjoy whatever.
No. This is worse because this is when you're already home. They call you from work, so you're interrupting them at work. And
I'm running away. That's it. The
crazy thing is the guy who knows his son is dead, no matter what he can do. He's a higher up fucking Russian mob boss.
I mean, he's the leader of that
crew of people
Yeah,
that
he's the
work
leader.
for him.
It's not like he's not a nobody. Like,
Yeah,
dude is a
and
boss.
He has like an army of like over 100 people, and it's still he knows.
Yeah.
He's like John Wick is going to kill everybody.
All of you are dead. There's nothing that I can do about it.
Yeah.
Yo,
Side note. I don't know who came up with the idea of the cop. That one cop that comes to his door.
Jimmy
yeah.
the cop.
That was
I love
great.
him now.
It was greatness, though. I rock with him. I
I
rock with him. Like,
I love
He's
that
like,
he's
you
in
working
both.
again?
I love that he's in
Yep.
both movies. He has a scene in both movies. He's
Mhm.
like, "You working again?" And they're in on it. They know.
Yeah.
He just lets him do it.
He's like, fuck.
He's like,
Okay,
"Oh, shit."
I'm gonna go.
No, I
Yeah.
wrote down. Hold on, I wrote down what he says. Oh, just sorting some stuff out. When Jimmy comes to the door in the first episode, he's like, "You working again?" Because there's the guy laying on the ground behind him, and stuff. So
Mhm.
he's just
And he
some
clearly
sorting
sees it.
stuff. Yeah,
You know,
he's like, "All right,
he goes like this with his head. He goes,
all right."
he's like, shit.
Yeah.
Even the like
clearly sees the body.
everybody in
It
the
does
world, everyone knows not to fuck with John Wick, and that's
Basically,
what,
everybody, yeah.
and it's what makes the movie so much better.
This is definitely one of the better action movies I've seen
Oh,
ever. and I'll say
it's a
all the time.
great. He plays the part perfect.
I can't say it's the best, of course, because there's the Raid
Oh,
and
The
the Raid
Raid.
2 are just
Yeah, they're just nonstop action. That's what.
fucking phenomenal. I don't know if you've ever seen them before.
I
or
have not
Jason,
seen
but
those.
Speaking
we
of
gotta
action,
review those. We gotta review
these
those.
movies are good to sit with your friends and have a drinking game. Every time John Wick grabs someone and does a judo flip, you got to take a shot. You'll
He
be
does that a
fucked
lot.
up.
He does that a lot.
He does that through the whole movie. Everywhere. He grabs an arm, rolls around, puts him in a fucking triangle choke, or just flips and gets up and shoots him in the head.
Headshot.
It's just fucking flips all over the place. I'm like, damn, I'm counting. I'm like, I just gave up. I was like, dude, this motherfucker, I hit like 20
You would
flips.
think like he's shooting these guys in the head when he's got his legs wrapped around their head. At some point, you think
Yo,
shoot himself in
sometimes
the foot.
he fucking double taps.
Yeah, nah.
He's like, pow.
Yo, listen, I respect the double tap so much. I respect the double tap because it says like I don't just want you dead.
Unconscious. He's like double tap.
Yeah, it's like I don't just want you dead. I want you dead. Like I want you to die to death. Like
twice.
I respect the double tap.
If someone that kills are cold as shit, like when he kills the son. The son's sitting there, he's like, it's just a fucking. He just walks up, goes, pow, turns around, and starts walking away.
I like that. Yeah, I don't like that. He doesn't even let him finish his sentence.
He don't give a fuck
at all.
He's like he said, his will, his motive, he does the mission. He goes, I got you.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck what you're saying. I'm done. You're dead. Next.
Yo, that guy right there is the type of guy you do not want. You don't want to be on his bad side at all. Like I want that dude to be my best friend.
He has a.
Here's a question I thought about.
A movie and a half to realize that suit was bulletproof.
Yeah, I noticed that too when he was putting the fucking vest on. The button-up vest. It was a bulletproof vest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit.
They don't really point that out until the second movie when there's the whole
second one, exactly.
5 minutes where he's suit and gunshot.
When he's suiting up,
when he's getting ready for that one mission.
Because I was gonna say until I watched the second movie, is he as badass if he's not wearing a suit, murdering all these people?
That's just his average Joe. I'm cool. I'm gonna watch the game until he puts the suit on. He's like all serious kill mode.
But if he, let's say he has to go on his murderous rampage, not wearing the suit, is it as appealing?
Oh no! It's extra badass when it's a suit.
It's extra badass with the suit, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's
bulletproof
or
James
not.
Bond, like it's from James Bond. James Bond always had a suit on.
I was gonna say it's like his Bond suit. It's like his bat suit almost because he has his little gadgets in there. He has his bulletproof shit in there. He just doesn't have something covering his face, but he don't give a fuck about that.
Motherfucker had an ankle knife, multiple guns.
Like yo, that's
okay.
how.
Speaking of guns, this is what I like about Keanu Reeves playing this part when he has the guns and shit. When he's like crouching down a little bit and going like this, jerking with the gun, that was more realistic than other movies where they're just running down the hall and they know someone's around the corner. They just shoot.
You can tell in the training for that. He definitely trained for that.
No, Keanu Reeves like there's videos of him at like police yards and stuff training.
That's what I was saying. It's like a SWAT team.
I respect
that. That little tiny crouch.
He's very gun intellect, and I mean I'm not a pro gun person necessarily, but he knows how to use those for acting purposes.
Oh yeah, you could tell he knows what he's doing. Like it's not just anything. He's just using his pure acting talent. Nah, he has now whether it's real life experience, I can't say, but for sure you can tell in how he's holding each gun and even in the way he's reloading. Like
he knows what he's doing. The time he owns one.
Yeah. The time that he took into learning this so that way he can be that much better of an actor for this, like it's apparent in that.
I noticed that right away, and I was like, I like it better now. I like this shit right here when they do that.
Yeah,
I totally forgot Willem Dafoe was in the
is his friend. Well, kind of like a friend.
Yeah,
I respect him though, because usually assassins, like, you give a money amount, they're like, okay. He took it, even though he was going to help him. He just tried to buy time from that guy.
Yeah,
Mr. Continental.
Oh, that's what set off number 2. It would have been over as soon as the kid died. They had to go grab his friend and kill him. He's like, okay, you're next. I'm coming for you.
He goes after him, and then he goes after.
That guy fucked up.
2 is him initially going after that guy's brother because they still have the car that he has all these memories attached to with his wife.
Dude, he gets his car back, but he destroys it right away.
Listen, the whole time that scene in the beginning of the second movie where he's using the 69 Mustang and it's getting slowly destroyed as he's hitting stuff, I thought, if Aaron's watching this, he's probably crying.
Yeah. It was ripped off. It's crushed.
Yeah, no, Aaron definitely shed a tear.
It was tough to see.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful car.
It was a beautiful piece.
I did like John Leguizamo's car shop character. That was pretty fun. He's like, yeah, I can fix it in 2030.
Yeah, even him, he's like, whose car is that? Right away. Everybody knows John Wick.
Oh yeah, he was like,
his face.
Get that car out of here.
He had no fear about punching this monster kid.
And that's what I want to say though, is what I was about to say earlier, is that's how badass he is. People know his face, they know who he is, and they're just like, yo.
Or just the name. You just the boogie.
Just the name.
You could be the hardest dude in that town, and you know not to
until it comes to John Wick. Yeah, until it comes to John Wick. No, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact.
That was an enjoyable scene. Happy birthday, James.
Happy birthday.
That was a funny scene.
That's the worst song in the world, by the way.
Yo, listen, my dad every year, and this is totally random, my dad every year, still to this day, calls each one of his kids and sings happy birthday off key. Off key. Like that's like you don't get better at least after the years.
How many years?
Bro, like it's been over 30 years. You're not getting any better at this. You actually sound worse. Like you don't love me at all.
Hey, no, that makes it more sentimental.
No, it does. No,
maybe he's tone deaf and you don't realize it.
I wish that was regular deaf just for when he called. Like,
wow.
And then I can have my earring back.
Don't lie. If my dad starts singing, I hang up on him. I'm not fucking lying. That's how much I hate that song. I don't give a fuck.
Jeez,
that's just sweet white and black.
When I was younger, at my birthday parties, like around 10 and everything, I used to hide under the table. So until the song is over, hate that song, man.
That's a little extreme.
I'll say this though, Jason. Remember what my nephew did? We were singing happy birthday to him.
Yo,
son,
I cannot believe he immediately broke out into a full-blown tear session, like started screaming his head off at his own birthday. All we did was sing happy birthday to the kid. That's it. That's all we did.
Not only was he doing
that, screaming at the top of his head.
Not only that, he was plugging his ears.
Yeah, no, he was over it. He was over it. You can tell. He was definitely.
As soon as the singing stopped, he started clapping and smiling. I was like,
he was good. He was like, listen, this is a trigger for me, and I don't even know what triggers are, but this is a trigger for me, and I'm not with it. So as soon as y'all are done, we can go back to eating this cake and all this stuff.
He's letting you know ahead of time. Don't do what his granddad does to you. Like, don't even think about it.
And you know, you would think that I would know better and not want to transfer that on for another generation. I'm probably gonna. I feel like it's my right. I feel like it's my right. Anyway, back to these movies. So
tells me happy birthday in advance because he always forgets.
My joke.
Okay, I am gonna make a joke here. Does he have a lot of kids?
Who, my dad?
Ooh, no, his dad.
My dad don't. He still forgets. He called me yesterday. Said happy birthday. I was like, you're a day early. And that's the first time because last year he forgot.
Oh, wow.
In the year before.
Mine did too. That's crazy. Mine called me like maybe a week later.
That means you were a mistake.
Here's the I might have been. I really for the longest, I really don't feel like I'm my dad's kid. I feel
I
like
was talking
my
to
mom. I
James.
feel like, oh, my bad. It wasn't about
he
that.
just got deep into an emotional thing. It's like,
Yeah.
I
I thought this was
man.
therapy.
I think my mom cheated.
I thought this was therapy. I thought we was getting stuff off our chest. I thought we was healing.
I was just joking about James.
This segment is called Couch Session.
Oh,
Well,
my
my
bad.
dad knows my
He tells the
birthday.
darkest
And
secret.
calls me on my birthday.
No,
Does your dad
my
call you on
bad.
your birthday, Chris?
Yeah, I hear from my dad on my birthday.
That's good. We're
Yeah.
2 for 4.
Good job for being the
We're
only
50%.
normal one.
Chris
We're at 50%. I'm
Chris
with him
didn't live
on
in the
that.
hood though. He was higher
Oh.
class. His dad
makes
had like a stable job.
We were
9 to
middle
5.
class.
sense.
I mean, if we were upper class, I wouldn't expect to hear from him on my birthday.
I was in the Mount Pleasant area. Everybody knows Mount Pleasant.
Yikes.
That fucking
Yikes.
ugh.
It's just that's all you really have to say. That's all you really have to say,
Mount
honestly.
Pleasant, man.
Like
All people
horrible.
from used to live near Mount Pleasant. They know. Fuck that.
Yeah.
We know the area. We all know.
No.
I'm free from it though. I'm free.
I going back to the movies. As I was rewatching these, it didn't occur to me. I think at the time the world they were actually building, like I love this fucking idea of the Continental as a neutral ground.
Like playing
with
safe, like tag,
yeah.
like safe.
The sequel they introduced the high table. There's legit. It's like a legitimate assassin organization, but at the same time, I'm thinking, how shitty are these assassins they let in that John Wick is literally murdering 100 of them in a row, despite how good he is.
Boogeyman, man, he fucks everybody up.
So
like,
I don't think
do they
I don't
have
think
qualifications?
I mean, I don't think the average assassin there is so. The average assassin there compared to a regular person is still bad, right? It's still they're killers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the average assassin compared to the best assassin ever, like it's not even close. It's not even close. So there's only been probably, I'm gonna say, Common, which he was in the second one. I can't say the other one because you haven't seen it.
The third one, Parabellum.
Yes. So Common, as far as movies 1 and 2, he's the only assassin that can at least come close to. Everyone else is super basic. It's like it's like a NBA player going to run a 5-on-5 at a local JV junior high school.
Was
I wouldn't even say that.
Did Common play Cassian? Is that who that was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even. I'll say just like
he's the one who's actually holding himself up with fucking Wick. Like, they're fighting each other.
Yeah.
You could say for like any sports league, like one of the top players in the league versus like one of the worst players in the league. One of the worst players in the league is still better than most people around the world.
True.
But they're not as good as the top player.
No, but you're still saying 20, 30 people
of the Continental. And because it's $7 million, you're going to risk automatic death if you do anything in that hotel.
Well,
I think it was more than $7 million.
No,
I think it was more than $7 million.
The first movie was $7 million. Perkins, the female. She's the one that tries to come in the. It was either 4 or 7 million. I don't remember.
I think it was 7 million. Part 2 it went up to 14.
Yeah, part 2 is 14 at the end where they send out the open contract and he's running.
Yep.
But the only thing that doesn't quite make sense at the end of the first movie, Perkins, like they call her on the phone. Like I enjoy the butler and just his perfectly calm.
That's my dog right there.
Hotel.
Smooth.
He's cool as shit.
Yeah.
They call her. She answers the phone, and she knows where the fuck she's going. Like I don't get why would you just go after you just send out this stuff? Poor Harry that she shoots in the broom.
Yeah, fucked up, man.
Like she knows where she's going. Like they called her to meet there. That she knows the rules. If you break
I like how there's like 5 guys just walked up and went bow bow bow.
Yeah,
all at the same time and walked away.
That's kind of the only part that doesn't make sense to her story. Like,
well,
after
she fucked up. You think why is she going? Unless she thought no one knew.
Maybe
they
she
knew
got
though.
away with it.
Maybe she thought that she was just above, or she could just get away with it, like your typical woman, regular.
Yeah. Oh,
regular.
not just one. Part 2, that one chick thought she was badass too.
Facts.
Oh, Ruby Rose.
There's something wrong with these women. Like, it's the women.
Ruby
like,
Rose.
They got
She's kind of a bitch, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I heard that.
And I don't mean it sounds derogatory when I say it, but at least from what I've read and other people that have acted with her, they did not
That's
have
what I heard too. Yeah.
approving
She has
impressions. She
Typical.
was in
back to the
Orange is the
Butler
New
dude.
Black.
Oh, the butler dude. Do you think he's so cool and shit? Do you think he's like a badass assassin?
Wait till you see 3. That's all I can say.
Fuck, I gotta
rewatch 3 because again, I don't remember it.
Wait till you see 3.
I feel like
I knew this dude was badass in the song.
I feel like it, and the reason why I say that is because, for one, he's a badass dude, but he plays.
We're saying Butler, the desk attendant, the hotel.
Yeah, the desk dude. The desk dude who took care of
the
the
concierge.
The concierge.
Let's put respect on his title.
He's not a butler. He's a concierge.
Yeah.
Concierge. That sounds more badass.
So
do you guys remember the CW?
Like, yeah, I don't mind. I'll watch your dog, John.
Do you guys remember the CW shows like The Flash and shit? The Flash.
Yeah, I never really watched them, but yeah.
He was on Supergirl, and he played Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, he plays Martian.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. He also plays in a Netflix horror show with the girls. Oh, Resident Evil series.
Oh yeah.
He's the father.
Wesker.
He's the father. The scientist. He's the father.
Yep.
I watched it. I heard it got canceled. I don't know. Season 2 is coming out. I think it got canceled.
I think
I didn't mind it. I didn't think it was bad. I thought season 1 was building up the characters. That part 2 was going to get into the real Resident Evil shit.
But you know what it is?
No, the Netflix Resident Evil got canceled. Yeah.
You know what it is with that though, James? You have a lot of people that grew up playing those games, and that's the story that they love. That's the story they want to see on a movie. If you do a movie, if you don't impress them, then it's like, what's the point? Seriously, and I agree with it. And my thing is like, why not try to make a good movie, but just do animated? You can get away with a lot more shit.
So
hold on, cooler.
That's what you get for trying to for disappointing like people's childhoods and everything. That is the problem. Sometimes these things don't live to the expectations.
People love Netflix, but the problem is they've gotten to a point where you're in a situation where if you're going to pump a huge budget into a show and it literally does not get 1 billion views, it's getting canceled because they have so much in the fucking pipeline. They can't waste their time.
Exactly. They got so much shit coming out.
So you need to either, if you're getting a show with a big budget for Netflix, it's got to be ridiculously high, or the other end of the other side of that coin is you can produce a show that builds a cult following but costs them nothing. Those are the two types of shows that Netflix can only afford to do.
Is Netflix doing Warhammer, or is that HBO Max?
That's Amazon.
That's Amazon Prime. Okay.
That's the way all streaming services are going to go. Either you pump a whole shitload of money into something,
especially Netflix,
and you get those billion-hour views or whatever you want, or you cost them nothing and build the cult following. There's going to be incredibly little in between.
Speaking of coin, right? Back to this these two movies, right?
Oh, so the badass coin.
I'm still trying to understand the value of currency these coins hold. Because
I think it's among assassins.
Right. I get that, right? But for some of the things that they were paid for with one coin,
like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
One coin. So I'm trying to like what's the scale on equivalence to currency for this one coin? Because he cleaned up a whole house of dead people for a coin. For one,
he gave the cleaning missions. Like that's your payment. You get these.
He did give the cleaning crew guy. He gave the cleaning crew guy a couple coins.
Yeah, he gave.
After he murders.
Yeah.
Well, he put the one coin on the fucking desk. He gave the
for the concierge.
They don't kind of really establish. they don't really establish any kind of value to those. Just that they're important, and that's how the
I
assassins.
really want to know the value of them though, because they
I
show
want
the
to know the
coins
value,
multiple
bro.
times.
I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying they don't really put a
I
value
bet
on those.
it's like
Or
Bitcoin, man.
establish
Each
a
one's
value.
like 15 grand.
Yo, even better, it's kill coin.
There you know, that's what they
actually,
call it. Kill coin. There you go.
Kill coin.
One of the things I thought was funny, watching the second movie after he literally reburies, reconcretes all his shit.
All his shit again. Yeah.
And then his doorbell rings. I'm like, literally the second after he's done reconcreting everything. I'm like,
come on, bro.
That fucker's like, dude,
that's
kind of
funny. That's kind of funny timing.
He's like, no.
And then he begs him. Don't do this.
But he doesn't go and tear that stuff up. I think he just leaves and goes. Well, they burn his house.
No, they burn his house down. He has to go get new shit.
Yeah, but it shouldn't have affected that stuff. He could have gotten to it.
So now it's not as emotional as the first one, but now they pissed him off. They burned his house down.
No, it is emotional because that was literally every connection he had left with his dead wife.
Oh, that's right. They really fucking know where to push his body with his wife, huh?
They put a rocket launcher in his house, bro. They
burned his house down. That's where his pictures were with his wife and his keepsakes, everything he had left.
Yeah.
So it's like he wasn't officially back until they did that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because even in the first movie, it was like, okay, I'm back, but this is only like nothing in the first movie made you think that this was permanent. It's like, okay, I gotta handle some business because first of all, my name is John Wick. Second of all, you just took something priceless from me. So I have to, like, you have to die. So you figure, okay, they're dead. He can go on about his business. And then
you know what's crazy is like with this movie, as crazy and as unrealistic as it was, you connected with him like, yo.
That's my dog. We grew up together.
I would be on that same energy, like, yo.
We grew up together.
And I like to throw out imaginaries just because I want to put that negative energy out there. So say in that imaginary situation, your imaginary significant other, passes on and they leave you a dog.
Everything moving.
And then you have a muscle, and then they take your, they kill your dog. They come in your house, which is already disrespectful. Break in your house
while you're asleep at that.
While you're asleep, if you get into this tussle, they fight.
He still fucks them all.
They kill your dog. Then they steal your car.
By the way, I'm not on board with how much of the dog killing they showed.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That seemed unnecessary.
Yeah,
I don't think they had to go that deep with that.
I think they try to make us feel what John Wick is going through. I think that's.
I get it, and I feel like once they sent the guy off to the side of the screen to kind of what I assume was like kick the dog to a point, that was good enough. I literally skipped over the scene where it shows him waking up. And
you want to know another part? I think John Wick is so badass. This is the reason. He knows how this world works. He could have easily picked up the phone and put a hit. He said, "No, fuck this. I'm doing this."
Hold on. I don't quite understand how the hits work and what position you need to be to open a contract.
I think anybody.
Listen, anybody can open it. Yeah, anybody can open it. You just have to have the funds. You have to have the funds.
So if you say 7 million, it's like the S rank hit. It's like you better. You want 7 million just to take out one dude? That's a lot of money.
But I also think that
the grand.
Like the operators, I'm pretty sure that they keep like record of how much is in a person's account. So that way, like, so boom, let's just say I'm John whoever or whatever. If I'm calling the operators and I'd like to open a contract on such and such, whatever. They're gonna please hold. They're verifying every single thing about me. They know how much money I have. They know, how long I've been in the organization, all that type of stuff or whatever. So I feel like I don't think you have to be like a big dog, but you definitely have to have the money for it because they'll probably do something like, oh, you trying to fraudulently have us put a hit on somebody. You don't have the money to cover it. Nah, we're gonna come smoke you.
Exactly.
We're gonna come smoke you, and we know where you at. So
no, I like how the most extreme is what they call it
excommunicado.
Excommunicado. Yo, that's like the ultimate where you're you went against our organization and everybody in it.
Just
You
the
have no safety.
assassins.
You have
Everybody in that park. The mother on the bench holding the baby gets the phone call. You just see phones ringing.
Yep.
How many assassins, dude?
So the crazy thing about the excommunicado,
I'm gonna watch that when I drink my coffee in the morning. John Wick 3.
There you go.
Like, so the crazy thing about the excommunicado is not only does it cut you off, but anyone that helps you, that is found to be helping you in any type of way, it's almost like they signed their death warrant too. Which you'll I can't say too much.
Lawrence Fishburne.
God, that you guys didn't.
Fucking Morbius, Matrix. That's cool. He was in it.
Bro, we gotta redo this when y'all watch the third one because it's like this. So, oh my.
Yeah, I know, man. We should have done 3 movies. We should have just watched it, huh?
There's so much, man. And the crazy thing is, it all ties together so beautifully, man.
I'm curious. I don't know if it was the same director for 1 and 2 or what the plan was. I wonder if 1 just got so popular they decided to try to build the universe around it. Because one ends in kind of a more final way than by far 2 does.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, 2 because he fucked up. He killed the dude in the safe zone. He knows the consequences.
Yeah.
But I think because he's so close with the leader, that's why the leader gave him an hour.
He was able to get him an hour.
The godfather of the Continental, like the one who runs everything.
Yeah,
and I love that. I don't, dude. And last I knew, the HBO I think was going to have a sideshow on, or a spinoff. I said sideshow on just the Continental. They were
that'd be badass. I'll watch
it. Around
and I'll watch it.
I don't know if that. I assume
I want to know what's going on. Maybe we'll find out the price of the coin.
It's true. But here's,
now you're thinking. Now you're thinking.
It makes me wonder if they had the idea of. I assume they wrote 1 to go either way, that they could build some kind of story off of it if it
just
picked up enough steam, or just end it. But at the end, how convenient! It seemed weird that it was just conveniently. I don't know why there's a vet office on the docks where he finds a new puppy and the medical supplies he needs to staple himself up. That seems that's kind of my real only complaint about the movie.
My problem is too because now he has that dog involved. Because instead of leaving at the hotel, he said, "Let's go home," and he knows he's getting hunted down now, and he has his fucking dog with him.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that part. I like the fact that he picks up a new dog at the end and stuff.
Why does he never name his dogs? Like what? Like
that I don't know.
Give him a name. I guess he's like, I don't know. Him? Maybe I don't understand either.
Maybe he doesn't want to give them a name because he doesn't want the attachment.
But
because
the thing is,
what
I think
he has to do,
I don't think it's that. I mean, he was of course attached to the beagle. But
that was a cute dog.
He seems like someone that needs a connection to that reality.
Yeah, but I feel I do agree with Jason was saying though, because I feel yes, he was already attached to the dog, but if you give the dog a name, then that's even deeper. Like, then it's like, oh, I miss my dog.
Yeah, especially he knows in the line of his work that he's getting hunted down and shit. This one can die too.
Yeah. It's almost like bringing a finality to something.
But I think everybody learned from the first one. Don't fuck with his dog. They're like, the next one, they got him cornered. The dog is there. They're like, hold on. Get his dog out of the way. Don't hurt the dog.
Like, please move his dog, bro.
This motherfucker turned into Hawk and fuck us up.
Listen, he tore a whole gang apart over a 4-legged creature.
Don't get me wrong. Some parts he got his licks. He got fucked up a little bit.
Oh no,
he could have died multiple times. They could have easily shot him in the head when he's tied up with the bag.
There is the old school aspect of you captured the guy that's trying to wipe out your entire criminal organization, and you don't bother to just shoot him. You take him to some hideout to explain what you're doing.
Yeah, talking
and then leave
your goons do it.
And then you leave your goons to do it.
But guys, that's one of those terms which I haven't said yet in 2023, so I'm gonna say it now. Where movies have to movie, they just kind of have to throw a little bit of bullshit to the side to make John Wick look even more badass when he gets out of this situation. I know the guy helps him.
Yeah, because he says the same. He's like, people keep asking me, "Am I back?" Yeah. I guess I'm back. And he's like fucking yelling it where he's tied up where they can easily just go bang. But they decided to put a bag over his face and try to suffocate him. Are they moronic?
Probably.
The dude fucking flips back, breaks the chair, and he just destroys them all.
But I like the fact that they didn't make him invincible.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
I agree.
Like they didn't make him invincible because I hate that. That's so cheesy.
Couple times he got stabbed in the side, he's bleeding out and shit.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that they allowed him to get close to death on so many occasions, I appreciate more because you see it so much with these heroes and everything where they're like, it's like, okay, nothing gets to them. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Like,
yeah. You see the blood and everything, you're like, yo, does your face hurt?
Yeah, like that's corny to me. So
yeah, it is.
To make him tangible, to make him vulnerable in senses, even though his will is super strong, he's gonna keep pushing or whatever, but to make him to the point where it's like, okay, he can be touched. I feel like that was the icing on the cake for this character.
When I think it was Common, was he the one who did it? Stabbed him in the leg. Then after the fight, he's limping. But he's still kicking people's ass. He's still moving forward, but he had that limp a little bit because his leg is killing him. He got stabbed. Usually when a hero gets stabbed, they just like it don't bother them. They're running full speed and
they forget that they're stabbed. Like, I'm bleeding out of this.
Even when he got shot in the chest, the bulletproof vest, he even sat there for a second, like gasping.
Well, the dude said he said
the shots.
He was like, it's not going to penetrate. He was like, it's not going to penetrate, but it will.
It'll hurt like
it will hurt.
I just realized how that sounded.
Oh no, I get it.
Sorry, what?
I wrote that
penetration will hurt. Depends.
That was one of my favorite scenes in the sequel. Is that whole
that KY
that 5-minute span where he's like gun and suit shopping, and they're getting his measurements, and he's talking to the sommelier about guns. I'm like, this is kind of hysterical.
It is.
And the way he was ordering,
he just get there. He's telling him how he wants his fucking lanes and everything. They're like,
it's like one for day, one for night, and then
he's talking about like workwear.
Yeah, and he's talking about dinner. He's talking about dinner courses for the guns.
Even though he's not even on a job, he's on a personal job.
Yeah, he's talking about dinner courses for the guns. He's like, could you recommend something for dessert? And then he opens the knives.
So I got a question for you. I think it was part 1. So when the chick, I think she bought him a drink. He picked up the glass, he looked at it, he put it back down.
Yep.
You think she tried to drug him and he knew?
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
That's where I got from too. Because he looked at it. And I like how the same thing with the Russians and her, where she's like this sign language, like he didn't know. This dude knows multiple languages.
Oh, yeah.
Sign language. He is 100% ultimate professional.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you guys like this. Say John Wick's real, right? And for whatever reason you guys have an issue with John Wick, and you're calling me for help.
No, fuck you. I'm gonna be like that dude's father. I'll be like, yo, Aaron. Yo, I'll shake your hand, like, I'll give you the bump. I'm like, yo, nice knowing you. Love potting.
Listen, I'll come over there and take care of Zeus for you.
Hey, man. Yeah. I'll put your casket in the ground.
I'll help carry it.
At least you know Francis got Ashley. At least you know that. Like she'll be good. But yeah,
I wouldn't be beefing with John Wick though. Now Nicolas Cage.
Francis will move on really quick. She can
that's a whole.
She don't need Aaron. She'll move on.
Shit, I'll be haunting shit at every single everybody.
If everything's Aaron's holding her down.
Nah, Francis might turn into John Wick. No funny though. Like Francis might turn into John Wick. Listen,
that's true. That's true.
I got John Wick. By John Wick.
That lady is crazy.
She has a blade in her cheek as we speak.
That lady is crazy.
She get him too.
That's how Aaron knows. Is when she's sleeping. Sometimes when she's on her back, she snores it. The blade sticks out a little bit. He's like,
hold on. So, real quick, right? So we went out. This was a few years ago. This is when Henry and his wife Serene still lived out here. So we went on a double date, and we were going to Cheesecake Factory.
I haven't been there forever.
I don't know if we had reservations or not, but we had one of those. Maybe we did because we had one of those things. We were waiting for a table, and we were wondering why it was taking so long. So my wife and his wife went over there to kind of go talk to the other lady to see what was going on. And we came back. They were coming back with the table. I was like, "What the hell happened?" Harry was like, "I know exactly what happened." He was like, Francis over like this.
He just showed real quick and put it back in her mouth, nice and slow.
I started dying. I was like, "Holy shit!"
About to slice somebody up.
I was like, "I'll just go. I'll just."
That lady is not to be played with, and I say that in all due respect. Like, she's not to be played with. She's as scary in the real world as John Wick is in the movie world. Pretty much.
I like her though. She's fun to annoy at times.
That's because you're crazy. That's because you're a nutcase.
Oh, I
There's
know
something clinically wrong with you.
My wife.
I don't do it often, but
my
we
wife
all
has a certain sense of humor, and I say stupid shit and everything. It annoys her.
We all annoy her.
Sometimes you say it on purpose. So
Jason, do not act like you don't purposely annoy Ashley ever.
Mine is safe though.
Mine is safe. He's like, I learned. He's like, you guys will learn.
Mine is safe though. Like so. Ashley is nice. She's mean to people, but she's nice to me.
Okay.
She's nice to me. So, and I'm naturally annoying. It's a God-given gift. I'm naturally and normally annoying. So I know, it's something that she's accepted about me. So she knows I'm gonna get on her nerve. That's literally like part of my resume. I'm gonna get on your nerve. But there's not one time when I'm like, should I not be saying this? I mean, my life could be on the line. Like,
perhaps we should continue with the movies.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I gotta watch what she intakes because I don't want her learning too much. I don't want to learn too much. She don't even watch stuff like this. Like, she's like, so this is why this type of podcast and like having these type of interactions is great for me, because my wife does not like action stuff. She doesn't like.
Well, she's not a movie person per se.
Yeah, no.
Like, it has to be certain style only, but like, because sometimes she'll walk in and see what I'm watching. She'll go, "How you watch this stupid shit?" and just walk right back out.
I get that too.
So,
I got that when I was watching Sausage Party the other week for.
Sausage Party is hilarious, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That is one of the funniest movies.
I was watching it and I paused it when Sarah came out, and she's like, "What the fuck is this?"
My wife is the same way. She's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I was like, "I know you're second guessing the marriage."
Like, why?
She accepts. She knows my dark humor, my taste, and she accepts it. So
yeah,
my wife.
I mean, I can go dark. I'm the person who will cross the fucking line like 10 feet.
The line is fine.
I'll say
So, but going back to John Wick, one of the jokes that kind of cracked me up when he goes to Rome in the second one, and the manager of the Continental, he's like, "I have to ask you one question. Are you here for the Pope?" I'm like, that was good.
Because he cared about the Pope. They cared about the Pope over there. It's like, yo, listen, I understand you over here on business, but please don't tell me you here to kill the one figure that we love so much.
Oh yeah, like especially
but the crazy thing is, so what if he was there for the Pope? Well, still was.
It had to. I mean,
no, they won't.
No, in their world, it had to have happened at some point.
At some point, and I wonder if it's an automatic hit on you though.
Nah,
like,
I don't know. Maybe
so you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it like nobody is off limits. No one.
Yeah.
The only time you're off limits is okay.
Hold on. They clearly have established rules in this overall assassin organization.
I want to know more.
The high table and stuff. Why would maybe they have a rule we don't know about where the Pope is off limits?
What about the Pope is the head of the whole thing?
This is good.
Maybe like James says, maybe the Pope knows about it.
He runs this shit. He funds it.
This
is actually interesting. Interesting train of thought. Like,
they don't. I mean, they don't make they don't make any kind of point either way.
They really don't,
dude. Because you got multiple citizens on the street and no one gets caught as an assassin. Like I said, he was on the bench with a mother. She's just sitting on bring her kids to the park.
you got to think about it like how it was back in the day with the mob and even with gangs, how they were like running everything in like certain neighborhoods. It's like them, but these guys are but these guys are higher up. That's probably why there's not. That's why like when the cops see
the mob wouldn't have the balls to say something.
No,
Are
they
you kidding me?
This
So
is
just like the
above the
Russian mafia, they got wiped out by one dude.
Yeah.
All it took is one angry guy about his
One
dog and his muscle
dude.
car, bro. That's all
You
it took.
fucked up, man. Especially
Listen,
like
they-
fucking, oh god, I don't even. Oh, it's hard.
Listen, and especially the second one. So it's when he was on what I think he was on his way to the Continental. Yeah, he was on his way to the Continental. He was catching body after body on the street from all of the people that tried to accept the contract on him.
Yeah.
This is not like, oh, we're just on the side street. No, this was everywhere. This was in a park. Dude, this was everywhere he was, bro.
What about the sumo wrestler assassin?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Nah, that's crazy.
That one was funny.
Like, bro, you're too big for this. Literally. You're literally too big for
dude,
this.
He has his way, man.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Like
he just catches you in the bathroom and he fucking like the hawk clap right in the
wait till you see the third one. Wait till you see the third one.
He does that. What's the fucking Street Fighter dude? The fucking
E-Honda.
hands.
E-Honda.
E-Honda fucks him up against the wall.
Yeah. That was my guy too.
I can't. So there's the fight scene with Cassian when they break the window.
That fight was long and they were evenly matched.
And you know, they break the window, they spill into the Continental there, and I'm watching the fight scene, and all I could think about was how fucking exhausting must this have been for them to film.
Super tired. Yo, their cardio has to be elite. Let's just start there. Yeah. Your cardio has to be elite. And then for you to fight all of that way, and then nah, bro, like
just keep going.
No, you're talking about probably months of choreography there to get the fight.
Oh yeah,
it could be. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
and then just the physical, still the physical effort after that kind of training.
Bro, their bodies hurt. Their body, my body hurt looking at them.
Me too. Yo, speaking that fight, he has respect for that dude. He's like the next John Wick.
Definitely. Yeah,
no, man.
Had the respect,
100%.
He's like the second in line.
Oh, definitely.
Even when he stabbed him in the chest, he could have killed him. He let him go. He says, "Don't pull that out, or you're going to bleed out." He let him survive.
Professional courtesy. That was a that was a nice.
Yeah, professional. That was the line he used too.
Yeah. After he bought his drink there at the Continental.
Now think about it. He's the only person that ever got professional courtesy.
Exactly.
Period. He's the only person that got professional courtesy. Okay, everyone else got a professional bullet. Everyone else, huh?
Is Cassian in part 3?
No.
Wow. I bet he's in part 4. He has to be in part 4.
Because
they made him seem like he's the next. They made him seem like he's a top.
I want to go that far.
But I can see
remember part 3.
Nah, he's not in part 3.
I can see him dying out on the train. It kind of reminds me of.
No, he didn't die. That's why John Wick let him go. He survived. They left it open. He survived.
They want to use that. So, I mean, they left it open if they want to use that character again.
But I don't know. I don't know what they would need to though. I don't know what. I don't really see his value.
Because you got to remember the Continental is after him, right? Part 4, the final showdown. Maybe he's trying to take the Continental down.
Is it? I've
he's
just
be
watched
involved somehow.
I don't know. I just watched the trailer for part 4. Is that Jet Li that's in it? I don't remember.
Jet Li's in it? Oh God,
I don't know if it was Jet Li.
Nah, I don't know if that's Jet Li.
Or is it the younger upcoming dude?
I don't know. It was an Asian guy that was talking.
Was it the dude from
that's awesome, Giovanni.
That Ebok or whatever that fucking martial art movie where he goes and
basically everything that Keanu Reeves did that made it look awesome. He trained for it.
He does. There's plenty of videos about
I want to meet him in person and I want to be his friend. I heard he's the nicest, down to earth guy, celebrity in the world.
Who, Keanu?
Oh yeah,
Keanu.
Yeah, he's my imaginary dad for sure.
Like he shot from Target. He don't dress up. It's like except for movies. He puts suit
every once in a while, you see an article about him. I saw one article where he stopped to help somebody with their flat tire. He crashed a wedding. He doesn't, when he takes pictures with his female co-stars and stuff, he'll put his arm behind them, but he doesn't actually touch them.
Yeah. He's smart.
He's smart.
You're not gonna put me in the middle.
Yeah, you're not putting me in no fucking sexual.
Kidding me?
No, he knows. He's incredibly.
Dude, he's so cool. I want to know.
He knows what's happening.
Back in the day, I wouldn't think that. like Bill and Ted and everything, and Matrix and everything. I bet he's an asshole in real life.
Mm-hmm.
But then you
I never
find
got
out
that
like he's
sense
cool.
of him. Nah, I never got that sense.
No, because I got this sense like sometimes it takes like the ego. Like Matrix was huge. Like he had Bill and Ted, it was decent. It was kind of huge, but it was like, okay, I play this this kind of dude. Then he gets a serious role like Matrix. And
here's an interesting question.
Don't go fuck with him in person. Like I'm eating lunch. Don't bother me.
Here's an interesting question I just thought of. What actor has the most notable franchises attached to their name?
Oh Jesus!
Notable franchises.
Well, you know Tom Cruise has Mission Impossible.
That's one franchise.
Honestly, I feel like
you said
Matrix. I feel like the
multiple.
Matrix. Oh, I feel like the
Keanu
Matrix
Reeves
is
has
definitely
two, Matrix
bigger than
and
Mission Impossible.
John Wick. Now
Bill and Ted is a franchise.
That too. He got three. What do you think is more top of
Constantine?
You think John Wick overtakes Matrix?
Constantine sequel is in the works. It's officially happening.
Wait.
I cannot wait. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, I can't.
I was a big fan of the first movie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Certain people liked it, and some people didn't.
I still watch the first one like it just came out.
Yeah, exactly.
To this day, like
how many?
I still
it's
love
not the number of movies in the franchises. How many franchises does an actor?
How many franchises? Okay,
damn, you're right. Keanu got a lot. Who else has?
Yeah, low key, high key, low key.
Oh
he definitely does. So we got Bill and Ted. We have
John Wick,
Matrix, John Wick, Constantine.
So he has
Constantine. If they're doing a
so he's going to have 4 off the rip.
That's
so who else has as many as that? Like Tom Cruise has Mission Impossible.
Top.
I think that's it.
I mean, I am sure.
Well,
they
unless
could
you want to count
Top Gun if they
Top
wanted.
Gun if you want to count it.
Yeah, you got to count Top Gun. Yeah,
is it a franchise though? Tom Gun? You think that's a franchise?
Wait. Is it a franchise or is it just a remake? Which there's a difference there.
Well, no,
it's a continue on. It's not a remake. The Maverick movie and shit for Top Gun.
They could build out on that. They can incorporate him, but I would still count any Top Gun related.
Okay, let's think about other actors. Who else? What's a franchise? What's going on?
I can't even think of anyone. That's
okay, so Chris Pratt has Jurassic Park, and he has Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy ends with
that's only 2. That's only 2.
That's still big, though. It's still big.
That's still big. That's 2. That's 2 franchises for him.
We're not talking about the number of movies in the franchises.
No, we're just talking about franchises, like popular franchises.
I mean,
everybody knows.
Was he in any of the Avengers?
He was.
Yeah, he was. You're right, but I don't know. Yeah,
I wouldn't count. It's
not really his movie. Though.
No, it's not his movie. I wouldn't count that.
Not his movie.
He wasn't the main focal point of the movie.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Who else? Seriously, because I'm thinking top of Matt Damon. No. Oh, yeah, he has
I don't know.
Who's Jason Bourne? Is that Matt Damon?
That's Matt Damon.
So
yeah, that's Matt Damon.
1. Does he have any more? Or is it just Jason Bourne?
I think it's just Jason Bourne, as far as I know.
So 1. Okay. Keanu's still leading with 4. The closest we got was 2 so far.
It's tough.
Yo, Keanu might be leading with franchises, man. He might be the king of franchises.
That's a mind-boggling question, right?
Yeah, that is fucking crazy.
I would say Wesley Snipes. Snipes, but he only has Blade. He only has Blade.
Yeah, he does. He only has Blade. He didn't play multiple characters in like more than one movie for the franchise. For a thing. Fuck, who?
Outside of superhero movies, because there's some of those guys have done 3. Well, Chris Hemsworth has 4 Thor movies,
but I mean, at the same time,
that's not a franchise. He's got it.
Yeah. Because Thor would be 1.
Does he have anything out of Heroes? Anything else?
Because
I only know him as for Thor.
Yeah.
He was in.
I don't know, man.
Movie,
I can't think of an actor like Keanu Reeves.
I'm gonna Google that shit later.
I'm about to Google it right now.
Franchise. Stallone.
Hold on.
Oh, Rocky, Expendables.
Rocky 1.
Rocky.
Expendables.
He has something else.
Oh, what else is he in? Fuck, I'm blanking now.
I'm not
part of the Rocky.
Rambo.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, that dude, yeah.
What does he have?
Yo, he has like
He's got
Terminator.
Terminator. He's got Conan. He's
got
He's in Expendables.
He's in that too. You count him? He's the main character.
He's not. Yeah, but that's not a name off the top of your head you associate him with. You associate Expendables with Stallone.
That's true.
Yeah,
but he's in mad shit though. That has multiple movies. Kindergarten Cop had more than one movie, didn't he? Was he in both of them?
No, I think someone else is in the other one.
Oh, was he? He was just the first one? Okay.
Yeah.
I think still Keanu's winning, guys.
Harrison
this
Ford.
dude is the king of franchise.
Oh, Harrison Ford. What's he got other than
Indiana Jones,
Han Solo,
Star Wars.
Yep.
Indy.
That's two.
Okay,
so that's two bigger.
That's two big ones too.
That's two bigger franchises.
Yeah, but still,
bigger.
It's not big because of him, though.
No, we're not. But you're talking. You're getting into weight of franchise, not number of franchises.
No. Yeah. I agree. But I'm just saying, like that one right there, though. That's like two of the biggest franchises like
ever made.
You're right, but
you're
it's not because of him. If he wasn't in it, it would still be big. Star Wars.
That's true. That is
true.
true. If
Star Wars,
Harrison Ford. If Harrison Ford was not those characters, those franchises would still exist.
That is true, but I will give Indiana Jones. I can't picture anybody else playing him. They tried.
I'll give him Indy. That character will die with him, and it should.
Oh, 100%. It should. If anything,
but you can't put him in Star Wars and say Star Wars wouldn't exist without him.
Oh no,
it counts.
So are we just talking the leader of the franchise?
We're talking about like if you think of his name, they are the main person of the franchise.
The main person, okay.
Basically,
or you think of his name in it though, because people.
So Keanu Reeves is Matrix. He's
because
when you
think,
I think we just stumbled onto an entire episode of itself.
Yes, this is insane. This was like a fucking mind-boggling question because I'm stumped.
Patrick Stewart.
Somebody write that down.
Ooh. Are we going into TV?
Professor Charles X. He's got Luke Picard, Star Trek. What else does he have? Let's see.
I think that's it. I don't think he has any other franchises. He's no Star Trek and fucking
outside of sci-fi.
Jason Statham.
Oh, okay. You got the
Transporter.
You got Transporter. You got Fast Furious.
I gotta put that. As much as I hate Vin Diesel, that's Vin Diesel's thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, Vin Diesel. He has Riddick.
He does have the Chronicles.
Does he really? That's kind of low tier.
How?
Because
wait.
Because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
as a human. As a human.
As an actor.
No, I don't think he's that bad of an actor. I'll
give him Riddick, but he's got Riddick and Fast and Furious.
He
doesn't have anything. He can't write himself because he can't read.
He can't read. It's always 3 words. I am Groot. Every movie, he's like, I am Groot.
Oh, he has. I mean.
Oh, yeah.
You do know Groot. You got to count Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, that's not. No,
he's not
known
for that. That's Chris Pratt.
That's an ensemble movie.
And
he's not even physically in the movie.
I know up and coming person's going to have multiple franchises. Batista.
Bruce Willis also.
Oh,
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Sixth Sense. You count him as that's just
not a franchise.
Sixth Sense is not a franchise though.
Okay, so you have Die Hard. You have
Die Hard. He's only in the. Actually, how many Die Hards is he in?
No, he played a lot of like
4, 5
movies.
Is he in all of them though?
In what, Die Hard? Yeah, every one of them. He's a main character.
Yeah.
Him and the other cop.
Oh, shit.
We definitely have to mention Will Smith.
Oh.
Have to.
Okay. Let's go. You got Fresh Prince.
Independence Day has 2 movies.
Independence Day has 2, so it counts.
Wait, is he in the second one?
He's in
I Am Legend. Part 2 is coming out, if you want to count that one.
Let's wait for movies to be out, though. Let's say if movies are already out or like that are definitely.
I'm googling this shit. What actor has more?
I didn't realize my question would go.
I'm literally on Google right now.
This is driving me nuts. This is fucking driving me nuts.
What actor has the most franchises under their name?
I gotta pee. This is going on longer than I thought it would.
Wait a minute.
Go pee.
This
Go
person,
pee.
this person didn't understand the question. They go, "What actor has been in the most franchises?" And this people are listing James Bond, Godzilla, Planet of the Apes. Like, oh, Harrison Ford. No, he don't count. He's not the main star. He wasn't the main James Bond, Godzilla, Planet of the Apes, Star Wars, Star Trek, and Batman.
It's tough, man.
Okay, no, this is a good question. I want to know.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Gio. They do mention his name in part 2. Will Smith's name, his character in part 2 of Independence Day, but they never show him. Because I know, like, all I can think of is Men in Black as far as
Johnny Depp has Pirates of the Caribbean, Iron Man.
Pirates of the Caribbean. What else?
Fact.
Wait, is Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
Jack
he is.
Sparrow, right?
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Okay.
Yes, he is. Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh, he's at Fantastical Beasts, that new Harry Potter spin-off thing.
All 3?
No, he's not in all. I don't think he's in all 3 of them because he ran into some legal issues with
okay,
one of them or whatever. But his name is still attached. His name is definitely still attached.
Okay.
So we have to throw him. And man, shout out to Johnny Depp though. Shout out to him. We are totally.
Dude, he's one of the top actors ever. I'm going to go with, and Jack Sparrow and especially Iron Man, is his fucking top going to die main characters he played.
Iron Man.
Johnny Depp is man. Oh, Will Smith, Bad Boys.
Oh, that's 2.
Yeah, how do we? My mic must have been.
I don't know how we missed that either because there's like 3 or 4 of them.
There's Bad Boys. There's Men in Black. There is
Men in Black.
There's Bad Boys, Men in Black. There's I Am Legend, which is from what I heard is going to be a sequel. Well, Fresh Prince, that's a show. That's a TV show.
Yeah, that's a show.
Let's just say 2 because the other movie, like if it was coming out this year, we can count.
It don't matter. It's making me think of Will Smith more because I'm trying to think what else he has that has multiple movies.
As far as franchises,
okay, we'll make this simple. We'll go by actor. I'm gonna go. How many franchises Will Smith have?
I mean, and then you have to say like what's considered a franchise? Is it 3 and more? Is it 2 movies?
No, I think it's
that's just
I think it's 2 movies and over.
Did we find anybody else while I was peed? Or
Orlando Bloom.
Okay.
Orlando Bloom has Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yep.
He also has
Pirates of the Caribbean.
What else does he have?
Johnny Depp. Does he have?
Yep, we just talked about Johnny.
Pirates of the Caribbean, Iron Man.
Oh,
he's Avengers.
You're thinking of Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Wow, what the hell?
Sorry, I'm buzzing. All white people look alike. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry about
that.
How
is Mel Gibson not on this list?
I'm going to tell you. You know the difference how you guys can tell between white people? Is by their weight. Everybody knows who I am. I can go in the car. You can point me out.
This is.
You know what, James? You do have a point because all joking aside, I know your siblings, but you and your brother look damn near just alike. But you have 100%.
Everybody knows we're related. I walk in an elevator. They go, "Is your brother Mike?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, they're like, "You guys look alike." But I'm way bigger than my brother.
I would start telling people, no, like I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I'm like, who's that? I heard he's a fucking asshole, though.
Before we get
just walk off the elevator.
Before we get more into the who has the most franchises, I just want to say I love the way John Wick 2 ends. After they tell him he's excommunicado, and then he tells the manager, he's like, "Tell them whoever it is, I'll kill them all.
Whoever comes for me, I'm killing them all.
They're dead."
So dead. if you love how John Wick 2 ends, you are going to be head over heels for how John Wick 3 begins.
Okay, dude, I want to know part 3 because it's building the 4. How much of the Continental does he fucking take out?
Dude,
3?
Hold on.
I can't tell you that. I can't tell you.
Don't
the
spoil,
Continental
part
itself
3 for me.
is a
Please don't spoil
place.
part 3. Huh?
The
Yeah, you're right.
Continental
I'm talking
itself.
about all the assassins are involved in the Continental. How many assassins is he's taken out where they're going to start losing business? Because they're losing a lot of assassins.
The Continental is a place. There's the high table that wants him dead.
Ah, the high table, the leaders of it. So okay,
dude, just watch the trailer.
They're all white.
Just watch the trailer for John Wick 3 because that is fucking badass.
Or do they hide their faces? They wear masks like black.
Even the trailer for John Wick 3.
Now for Darren, I said black mask. To hide their face.
Listen, just wait until you watch that movie. Like John Wick 3 is everything you would hope it would be.
Halle Berry's in it.
I gotta watch it now.
Yo, Halle Berry does her thing in there.
We're either getting video games or Terrible 2. So either way, it's going to be a new wheel.
Awesome.
I just had to tell you guys that.
I forgot we had a fucking wheel to spin at this point.
Is it? Yeah,
Video games.
Let's go.
Video game wheel. Okay.
I think Anthony was ashamed he was on our show last week.
Oh yeah. I apologize to Anthony. He tries to be. He's so professional. He don't want nothing like dirty or anything talking about. I feel sorry for him. Aaron was smart. He cut out before when we started going crazy.
You cut off the live stream.
Yeah, that was smart. All you guys, that was all of you guys. I was like, you know what?
I feel sorry for the people who are watching. It just
I don't remember what we were talking about.
But there was a reason for it. We didn't want to discredit or shame the program that Anthony was promoting.
Who was it? It was
our shit was going in. I don't know. We got fucking. I forgot what it was, but something came up and
it
started going off.
Yo, it might have been Gio that hit me up and was like, "Yo, what happened? The live just
ended. You're smart. You cut off because me and Chris. Someone said something, and me and Chris just went off. We started going crazy.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but I know we.
Excellent. The one with Alicia Vikander or whatever her name
Jolie.
is. No, not Angelina Jolie.
Oh, this is the remake. Okay,
that was it's good.
Done the original, man.
No.
Okay, so guys,
that one's good.
I'm listening.
What is this will thing about?
Oh, you don't know what the
wheel? I think y'all forgot that I was here, and I didn't know anything about this.
So we have a wheel that we spin for categories of movies we're gonna watch for the next week. And then so we spin the first wheel, it tells us the category, and then we have a wheel for that category that we spin that has all the movies on it that we're gonna watch.
Okay.
And we spin the wheel twice.
Okay. So we don't have to think what to watch. It's random. There's movies that are suggested. Usually we pick like 4 movies each, 2 movies each, wherever it lands on, and that's what you're stuck with. So it could be a shitty movie. It could be a good movie. We don't know.
We're looking like Hitman.
Yes.
What?
Hitman.
Yes.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here for it.
And to top it off, we have a we have a wheel for our significant others that we let.
Wait, bless me.
Wait.
So, thank you. So, are we talking Hitman, or are we talking Agent 47? Because there's a difference.
We're talking
just the regular hit, just the regular
one.
The off the video game Hitman.
Oh, so we're not talking about the movie. Okay, all right.
No, we are. It's the video game movie.
Yeah,
so the video game wheel is based off of video game movies, like movies that are based off of video games. So
Sonic.
Okay, got it. I'm all the way with Hitman. Hitman is like
yeah. So we got Tomb Raider and Hitman. Okay,
Tomb Raider and Hitman.
They go together.
Is that Mortal Kombat 1 and 2? Combined?
No, it's Mortal Kombat. No, it's just regular, just the first one.
The first one. Mortal Kombat. Yo, I didn't see that forever.
It should probably be 1 and 2 combined.
It don't matter what it looks like now if I watch it again.
Well, because what I'm hoping for is Mortal Kombat and Street. I'm hoping for Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter to be combined.
It was the shit when that came out, man.
Am I the only one that feels like the old Mortal Kombat is better than the new one? Am I alone?
Okay. Except for the beginning. That fucking Scorpion part.
That
was a masterpiece. The movie should have been about Scorpion.
Listen,
I'm not gonna lie. That shit was badass. He was fucking people up.
The beginning part was it was like it was probably the best part or the only good part about the whole movie.
It was the best part of the movie, but I didn't mind the rest of the movie. I liked the.
Did we ever review that?
The new one
or no?
I think
I don't think we
ever
did.
review that?
I don't think we
Part of me
did.
feels like we did.
I could go
I
either
don't
way,
remember.
honestly.
That new one was
I'll say
completely
this.
disappointing.
We've literally watched so many movies. I can't remember.
The tournament's going to come into part 2.
Yeah.
This is like a
I'll
build
say
up to
this.
the tournament. The first one.
Okay. We'll wait for that one to come out. Then we'll do that one and the new one, 1 and 2 together in another episode.
Sub-Zero guy will be back. The new up and coming fucking martial art dude.
We're at the point where you could say, "Have you watched this?" and I would have no idea because we've watched so many.
Yo, we watched so many movies.
You're better off just going to the Popcorn and Pints YouTube channel.
Giovanni, I agree. The beginning was
blah blah blah.
Giovanni said the beginning was masterable. Should have surrounded more about him and not the kid. I 100% kid. I said, who the fuck is this kid? Fuck him. What's going on? The chosen one was Liu Kang, or the second run up, they made Johnny.
James has strong feelings.
I see that. Tell us how you feel.
The first one is about Liu Kang, the main dude. But Johnny Cage, they made a big deal about him. Like he was important, right?
That's some white rage right there.
But the remake, they had this dude I never heard of. I guess he was a character in one of the newer. Down the line, he's a relative of Scorpion or some shit. How about you go fuck yourself?
No one cares. That's what happens when you do these remake of movies you totally butcher it.
Yeah, don't do that. Keep with the original. Like, okay, you got Scorpion, you got Sub-Zero. For one, okay, the worst part of that movie, they did Goro wrong. They fucked over Goro. Goro was top dog. He does not die. You don't kill him like that.
Not that easy.
He's the one. You're in that round where you're making it. You beat the first 3 people. Then you're like Shere Khan is like, or Luke Shang Tsung is like, open the doors and here comes Goro comes out like part 1, like the original. Yeah. Dude, Goro was top. Even the video games, it was hard as fuck to beat Goro.
That's a fact.
But the fucking remake, they take out Goro, the dude beats him like fucking like nothing.
I'm gonna say this, even though he's not my favorite character, Johnny Cage better be in part 2.
No one cares.
He should have.
I heard. Okay, rumors are people are petitioning for the best person who plays. This is crazy. You got to know wrestling for it. They're thinking The Miz from WWE will play Johnny Cage the perfect.
I know who The Miz is, and I don't even watch wrestling.
I'm unsubscribing.
Everybody knows.
The Miz.
Everybody knows The Miz is. Yeah. Some reason they think he can play Johnny Cage perfectly.
I'm good.
I'd honestly, here's what I'd rather have for movies where they show martial arts is actual martial artists that are terrible actors but great martial artists than either a great actor and a terrible martial artist or like
the days of them doing that are long gone.
Oh,
the days of them having horrible actors that are great martial artists are long gone. Because the character can't carry itself.
The thing is, The Miz has an army thing because he took over the franchise of the WWE franchise, the army, the
Marine or whatever.
But he don't do martial arts. I can't picture him doing martial arts as Johnny Cage. That's the problem with The Miz.
Respectfully. And again, I say this respectfully. The Miz can go play freeze tag on a busy highway.
He is kind of annoying.
Like everything about his life annoys.
Oh, his show with his wife.
It's so annoying. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's annoying. Bro. It's like the next Kardashians.
You know what that means?
What grown man would have named himself The Miz? Are you kidding me?
It's short for his last name. It's Mizarian. So they just say The Miz.
He should have been The Mizarian then.
Yeah.
The Miz. What are you trying to be?
Well, the thing is, his character in wrestling is better than it was started off with. In the beginning, he was in the crowd. He did that real world shit where he's just like loud and he takes the mic like he's interviewing people and just fucking keeps screaming. Yeah. Oh, speaking of video games, is there a video game for John Wick? I think this will be a badass video game.
I don't think there is.
I don't think so.
If it builds up from the story from the beginning and you had to end up like the third game that comes out, you end up in the Continental, you got to take out the Continental and shit. Everybody inside.
Bro, listen.
Take
Do
down
you
the
know how many?
leaders.
Do you know how many cheat codes you would need? Do you know how many cheat codes you would need to get through the Continental? Bro,
That's what I'm saying. It'll be like Elden Ring. You gotta go around and do side quests and get super weapons or something.
Nah, yeah, you definitely got to.
Build up
I think that goes.
Well, speaking of Elden Ring, Chris, I think you and me need to start a side group.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to have our own.
Because Aaron, because you don't know what they're talking about. We're chatting about fucking popcorn and pints about Elden Ring.
Yo,
it's getting real white and nerdy in there.
It's getting really white and nerdy.
Yeah. That part doesn't bother me. It's just because I don't play the game. But the funny thing is,
real Weird Al. That's a Weird Al song, White and Nerdy. That's James and I are getting.
We have Popcorn and Pints group chat with us three and then our boy Puerto Rican Chris. And these two are talking about talking about Elden Ring for the past.
Wait. Why is his name Puerto Rican Chris?
Because he's like Caucasian Chris.
I'm Caucasian Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Instead of saying their last names like a normal person.
Because
so you guys,
our standard is to, if we have two people with the same name, our standard is just to default
to the other one. Yeah, default to the nationality. Yeah, there's a lot wrong with you guys.
Yeah, like if there was another James, if there was a black James, we black James and white James. You know.
Exactly.
Like if
if there was a Hispanic Aaron, we'd call him Hispanic Aaron.
When there was a black James, I'll be cheese and he'll be pretzel.
Pretzel.
And you guys want to go to Patreon with this? Like, oh my god! Oh my god!
Hold on.
Smoke ya!
No.
If there was a Chinese Aaron?
Patreon? No.
Shit.
No more. Patreon is where you could really get it off at. Right here is where you can't get it off at. Patreon is where you can really get it off at. Like how we were talking before we went live. That's Patreon type material.
We could have Aaron Dumpling.
Bro, yeah.
No, it'll be. Well, we'll keep it simple. We'll be like Asian.
We do a whole episode where we're just sitting on the toilets.
Yo,
on the toilet.
We'll call the podcast bathroom talk.
I'll just make that a green screen. I don't got to be in the bathroom. I'll just make that a green screen.
Not for nothing. Like,
are we all recording urinals?
I would do it, and my wife would hate me for it, but I would.
Yo, I think everybody would hate us. They're like, these motherfuckers are really standing at a urinal doing a podcast.
I would definitely do it. Definitely. That's
hands are down, and you hear like actually peeing.
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at my own idea.
That is great. That's a great idea.
Toilet talk.
Like, toilet talk. Yeah. Tissue talk. That's great.
Yeah, we'll talk about
great.
like what's the fucking like the shit that's going around in the world today? Because we had like usually when you shit, you read like magazines and shit. We'll call it toilet talk.
That's our toilet.
Yo, it'll be called Toilet Talk with all clean and like informal conversation. Like, what the fuck? And then we'll go back
and the show ends. We all flush. We'll see you next time, flush.
That is, you guys just might have come across something great. You guys might have just come across something great. No funny.
Oh god, that'd be a great ending,
man.
That's like an easy ass fucking podcast song though, because it'd be like you're pooping, you hear the dude who hit the toilet, dude, like, psh, 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 then the flush.
Have random sound effects for farts. Like
it's true. You gotta hear Cosby dropping his kids off at the pool.
Wow.
Oh my god.
You sit there talking like, hold on, guys.
Wow.
So what I was saying.
Wow. You got oh my god.
Yo, that'll be a fun. I'll watch it. I think it'll be hilarious.
So today on Toilet Talk, guys, Search 30 had a bowl of chili. Jason had a bowl of blah blah blah.
Yeah.
James had a bowl of
I've eaten a lot of enchiladas.
Kardashians. How much of a whores they are.
Oh god.
I hate the Kardashians. I'm sorry. That's the first one that popped in my head. I hate that fucking thing.
Oh my gosh.
My jaw hurts.
I don't care about the looks or anything. I just hate that whole fucking thing. The only thing I respect is like they got their money. They got paid. But I just hate everything about them, how they did it, and everything about them.
My jaw hurts from laughing.
I hate their mother, fucking pimping out their daughters. I just hate that whole fucking family.
I mean, they have two mothers now, so it's
That's true.
That's true. I think that's a wrap this week.
Before it goes down the hill. Guys, listen.
Before it goes down the shitter.
Oh shit! Damn it! We need a sound effect.
I think it's time to flush. I think it's time to flush this episode down the drain.
You hear me go, fuck! It's clogged. You hear the plunger?
All I'm gonna say is if we hear listen.
Popcorn and Pints, toilet talk.
If we hear a toilet talk podcast come out, we want a part of it.
Yeah, we're suing. Don't take our ideas.
We want a part
that was
of
off the fly. I'm buzzing. I might not remember that tomorrow. Don't steal my shit.
It's recorded.
Literally, don't steal my shit.
This is a yo, listen. This is where you can find us every Tuesday and Thursday, 8:00 Eastern Time. Horror Search 30 live. Every Saturday, 9:00 Eastern Time. Popcorn and Pines live. Stories from a Bar. The Z Network. All the links are in the description. Make sure you guys check out every single one of these amazing shows. Check out all the shows on the Z Network. You're gonna have an amazing time with all the shows and with all of us. We had a great night. Hang on, let's see who. Appreciate you, Giovanni. Thanks for tuning in, man. We got
for staying so long. He was like here for the whole episode.
Yes. You see, this is gonna be the new thing. This is gonna be the new thing. Instead of saying they'd be invited to the barbecue, this group right here, the Popcorn and Pints group, including Puerto Rican Chris, Giovanni, you're invited to the toilet talk.
Toilet talk.
Yeah.
Oh
toilet
my
talk.
God,
Because
you're cool enough where we can talk to in the bathroom. We're good.
Yeah, because the barbecue, you're like going in there and ingesting all this stuff. The toilet talk, you're just letting it all out. Like, yo, man.
And real quick, I'm gonna make you how special this really means. Because in real life, when I'm in a bathroom, and if I have my dick out, don't talk to me. So if you have permission to talk to me during
James
toilet,
really
it's been a great night.
Really
it's a pleasure.
He really went next level.
It's been a great night. We appreciate
it's funny because we've discussed
Aaron knows at work. He knows what we mean.
We discussed the rule before.
Dude, we work together. I know he's in the stall, 2 stalls over from me, just behind his shoes, and I know when his fucking his Microsoft Teams he goes yellow. I know Aaron's in the bathroom. I don't sit on the toilet and go, yo, Aaron, we do not talk.
Nope.
It is silent time. When you're naked, but you don't talk. At the sink, when you're washing hands, you're good.
Listen, guys, we're out of here. Thanks for popping by.
Let's go bathroom buddies.
Bathroom buddies, toilet talk. We're out of here. Don't take it. Peace.
Ready, guys?
Flush it.
Flush it.